YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV. It's Tim Westwood TV. Understand what's about to go down. My man Lloyd Banks, GUnit, up in the spot, in the building. Now, you have been quoted saying that unlike Jay-Z and unlike P. Diddy, you don't want to be rapping when you're 40.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I. You know what it is? I've been in this game already going on 10 years now, and you know, I lost a lot of priceless time with my family. You know, my father, my little brothers, like they didn't really get a chance to have a big brother. You know, they got a brother from a distance. So, you know, and now I have a niece now, and I plan on having kids soon. You know, and I just want to, you know, save that next part of my life, you know, for my kids. Not saying that I won't record music, but I plan on putting out an album every year till then. Yes. So I'm not saying I'm not gonna rap after 35, but you can do it at leisure. Like Kanye can just chill the whole year.
Your health.
And then say, yo, all right, I'm coming out in November.
Exactly.
Eminem can chill the whole year and say.
And then put the work in.
You know? So I want to be on that level.
Go shawty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, cause that's your birthday. Many men, many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me.
Yeah, and when you've gone round a few times as well, there's no time like the first time, baby. The excitement of the first time, when all new, all crazy. The excitement, crazy.
It's hard to repeat the same way it's hard for you to. It's hard for an artist to make the consumer feel the same way they felt when your first album came out. Because, all right, when Snoop Dogg first album came out, Doggy Style, I was in elementary school, and I remember when I bought that was the first hip hop album I bought, and I remember how it felt.
Exactly.
Me listening to it, I remember, you know, the whole movement and how it affected the whole school and the slang, and you know what I mean. And you're never gonna like Air Force Ones in 2010 the way you did in 1993 or 94.
Exactly. And if you did
records, you're not gonna appreciate records in 2010 the way you did in the 80s.
First time around, baby, ripping that vinyl. Never again. It's how I felt when I lost my virginity. But I still enjoy it to this day.
Enjoy it. That's one
thing that has not changed. It's like every time, I'm never going to get sick of this.
No. My grandfather, he's
exactly.
actually in his 80s. I believe he's maybe 80. Let me give him a year. He might be 79. And he still has sex and he still smokes weed. So shout out to William.
Yo, Granddaddy William, balling. The father's player.
Most definitely.
Oh man, respect the pimp, baby.
I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms you can't see, then I'm a out in prison.
Now, the game, rap.
Yeah, well, you know
irrespective of a Twitter reach out.
Yeah,
that's a weak reach out.
I thought it was like a weak attempt to try to, you know, get some kind of attention.
Yeah.
You know, and if anybody knew, Interscope Records knew, you know, and basically they made money as GUnit. You know, off of GUnit, and they made money off of the anti-GUnit movement. Yeah. But it all still revolves around GUnit. Yeah. So yeah, for them.
Yeah.
And I think somewhere along the line, Game got caught up in the middle of that, and he thought that it was about his movement. And I think it's evident now because, you know, if you look back at it, you know, videos from maybe 3-4 months ago, you might hear him say, you know, fuck GUnit, or you know, even worse, you know. If you say GUnit was dead at one point, then why would you want to reunite with a corpse? You know, so it's like I think all the fans, whether they're GUnit fans or game fans or whatever, should just take heed to that and listen to this. Like, this dude is running circles, and you know, how long are you going to allow this dude to just be bipolar? See, it's one thing for somebody. I don't know too many crazy people that say they're crazy. You know, usually everybody else says they're crazy, and you just live in your ways. And just outside of that, your priorities are wrong. Why are we talking about a GUnit album before you talk about your own solo project? So it's evident that it just doesn't make sense. And just keeping it all the way 100, I wasn't here talking to you last year. You have to be hot to be talking to Tim Westwood. You know, you have to have some kind of relevance. You know, you have to have a Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. You have to have a Started Up or any girl, a reason to be in that club. He doesn't have that at the moment. You know, so just, you know, bow out and wait for your moment to come. You know, when I wasn't hot, I'm not going to call up Tim Westwood and talk about everybody who I don't like. You know, I wasn't looking for that kind of attention. So I just felt it was a weak attempt. And if it was some miracle that 50 would want to talk to you, it wouldn't be on Twitter. Somebody has to tell me why. Somebody has to tell me that they're excited to see that happen. Because if you're not excited to see him as a solo artist, then why would you be excited to see us as a group? Even a little step further, when we came into the game, 50 sacrificed a lot. He put his first album out, and then, you know how many albums came before his second album came? Interscope was mad at him. They didn't understand why he would market the group album after his album, and then Lloyd Banks following that, and then Tony Yayo following, and Buck following, and Game following, then 50 Cent next album. We did that dance already. Now it's time for us to better our brand as an individual, so when we do form the group, it's like a powerhouse, opposed to us coming out as a group to better our solo career. We did that in 04. You know, now it's time for us to go out there and get our own. We shouldn't be talking about regrouping, especially with no reason why you should even be, you know.
Yeah, it makes no sense, man. The flip-flopping makes no sense.
I didn't dig it, you know. And at this point in my career, and it's not even, I'm not even here to put anybody down. It's just at this point, that whole situation is exhausted. You know, how long are we gonna just milk the G in the situation? Let's let that go. Right now, we pumping Lloyd Banks, and he should pump Game, you know, as well as Buck. He should focus on him.
It's official, baby. It's done. It's a wrap. Tim Westwood TV. It's official.
It's over.
Fire up in here, it's burning hot. We on fire. So we take it off if it get too hot. Up in this spot, we on fire. Tear the roof off, like the roof on fire. What you say? We get loose in the spot, like the roof on fire.
Well, you know how I get down. I provide by any means to be.
Easy smile,
We done been through ups and downs. Had drama for a while. I'm just happy I'm around to be.
easy smile.
So, let's go to a hot video. Lloyd featuring Lloyd. What's the Lloyd situation, baby? Throw your L's up, baby.
Yeah, Lloyd, and Lloyd.
Call it, which Lloyd do you want?
Oh man, this record. Actually, I was in Germany, man.
Right.
And somebody hacked into my email and leaked the record out. So it was me.
I hurt you, baby.
Yeah.
How do you feel, man? How did they hack? Did they get the password? How did they do it?
Man, they do something to where it's like they redirect, you know, everything that is sent to you to them. Let's say you send me like, yo, Banks, I got this freestyle I want you to do. And I'm like, all right, cool. So when I go to download it, boom. It's that simple. But you know how you lose service? And you might have to put your password back in? When you're putting it in, yeah, you didn't lose service. You're typing your password to them. Now they have your code, and then everything that is sent to you redirects to them, and then they steal your stuff.
Oh, man. Understand that.
So be careful with that. And the record came out, and it was me singing the chorus. And,
Not what you wanted.
Definitely
Not the
not what
look.
I wanted.
Not what we wanted either.
Not
no,
the look that
offense.
we were looking for.
Yo, because you didn't even plug in auto-tune, kids. What was
No,
that about? No
it was-
auto-tune.
it was straight
This
flat.
is Lloyd Banks, the Croner, the R&B singer.
Yeah.
The wannabe Joe C. Come R. Kelly. It's not what we want, kids. We didn't want that.
He flew into New York. We did the record in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. You just had to get it out there
Immediately.
to
So this is not
It was
me. This is the other Lloyd.
Oh my God!
And it worked
So the
out.
record still had Lloyd on there, so you could keep it official.
Lloyd and Lloyd, man.
Oh,
Any girl.
keep it simple out there.
For sure.
There is going to be a Christmas songs album, courtesy of Lloyd Banks, singing Santa's greatest top 20s of all time, baby.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God! So
Deaf to the engineer.
So you put the guy down, you sing.
Yeah.
Could you give us a hot 16 singing later, perhaps?
I sure won't.
32, a couple of choruses.
I sure won't.
I thought I could fly, maybe an R. Kelly classic.
No.
So you got Lloyd on there.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go on the stage together on tour, it really looks like you're rocking out with your son.
I'm about 6'2".
And he's about 4-0.
I give him a little more than that. He probably about
I mean, if
5,
we were
6 or
honestly,
something like that.
if we were doing this now with the other Lloyd, he'd be sitting on my knee. Okay, so let's go to that video, kid.
Yeah. Lloyd and Lloyd, man. Any girl, let's get into it.
Go shout it, let me see it, go shout it. Show me all the things you do with your body. Baby, this is your party. Come and get this dough from me, shout it.
Tim Westwood TV, Lloyd Banks. Now,
Yeah.
we got Twitter questions, kid. Twitter.com/Tim Westwood. Ask Lloyd if 50 killed Ja Rule
Yeah.
because he's been missing since Piggy Bank.
I think he's been missing before Piggy Bank, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, man, 50 took a page out of LL Cool J's book, man. You know, and literally killed his career. You know, I almost feel sorry for that guy a little bit, just a little bit, just enough for wind to get through.
It's a cold wind. It's a cold wind when
very
it blows.
cold.
Yeah, just a crack in the door to let that ice wind in. I mean, LL Cool J, who did he? Cool Mo D.
Cool Mo D,
Ice-T, I felt as well.
Ice-T, yeah. Ice-T kind of rejuvenated
For a
back
minute. Yeah,
later
something
on in his
different.
career,
Later.
yeah.
But Cool Mo D,
Death
it's
blow.
a rap, baby.
And 50 gave Ja a death blow. Punched all your ribs out.
Terrible, baby.
Terrible. He deserved it, though.
Now, when you guys used to roll through town,
Yeah.
you used to have a lot of fun, baby. We used to go. This guy Ahab had the big spot in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Parties were legendary,
Amazing.
amazing. His last party, his farewell to that house, he had a camel that he got from the zoo. He put in there.
Oh, that was the last one.
The last one had the camel
Yeah, I
there.
was there for that one.
With the sand. He put the sand
Sand all through the
throughout.
crib,
Crazy.
the dances with the... It was crazy.
The belly dancers, and like he had the pool and the bar
Yeah.
downstairs.
That was
Chicks
crazy.
running right through that house, crazy,
All over the place.
all over the place. The rooms upstairs that you were never allowed to go to unless you were GUnited out. That little stuff. He's balling, man. You used to enjoy
Most
life.
definitely. Most definitely.
Celebrate
still-
that money.
I still got a little contact from some of them girls that, you know, from them days. So
Contact AK Baby Mamas. Now, Miss Monroe AFC. Can he spare some ice for this iceless princess?
well, you know, hell no.
Hell no, girl.
Hell no, I had to think about that one for a second. I
Like,
ain't got no
is
ice
she
for you.
crazy?
Yeah.
Yo, if he's handing down ice, I'm sitting next to him. I'm gonna pick it up. Serious.
No ice for you, man.
No ice for you,
And
baby.
you know what's funny, Tim? When you come into the game, you feel like the diamond makes your face. You know, you feel like you need the big old pendants the
Yeah.
size of your damn head. And then the more money you get, you notice the smaller your jewelry gets. You know, so I don't walk around with the big old stupid gaudy jewelry anymore, because when you're in a place like one of those Ahab parties and you got, you know, billionaires walking around, they look at you like the mascot.
Exactly, like the mascot.
Exactly.
Look at me, baby. So when I tell a guy to bow down and kiss the ring, I don't wear any jewelry. Understand what I'm talking about?
For sure, for sure.
Ask Lloyd Banks why he's so good with bars, but his twin brother Brian Pumper is so whack?
Oh, they killing Brian Pumper, man.
Oh, what happened to Brian Pumper?
I don't know. He was doing his thing, man. You know what it is? I'm not a dream shatterer. You know, I hate to just step on somebody's dream. You know, so when they ask me the question of what I think about him, you know, being with GUnit, I say let's let him rap for a few years. Let's see if the passion is still there, because, you know, things appear to be easier. Hip hop, you don't need no requirements. You don't need a GED to rap. You know, so football, you got to make the practice. You got to get hit people. You got to go through the workout. Rap, you just pick up a pen and say what you want to say. So it's a lot easier for anybody to get involved in music. So, you know, if we're having this discussion next year, like if he's still putting out music and still putting out music, then
what's his background? What's Brian Pumper's background?
Porno, I guess. Huh?
Laying down the log, baby.
What is Weird Al Yankovic?
Exactly.
But he's been doing it for a long time now.
For a minute.
So if that's my whole thing. If we're talking about Brian Pumper next year, then he's not going away. Regardless of how much you like him or dislike him, he's gonna be here.
Actually, you made a hot porno. Interactive one, Groupie Love.
Groupie Love, yeah.
Absolutely.
I won a few awards for that also.
Exactly, interactive as well.
Yes, interactive, best music on the DVD, and best interactive DVD.
Interactive, baby, you could choose. Yeah. Make choices.
Yeah, like, yo, I want you to touch her,
yes,
and then touch me. And,
yes,
you know.
and then 2 minutes later, call
Finish
it a day.
me off.
Give me a happy ending, kid.
Yes, yes.
Yo, let's keep it moving up here. Let's go to a hot Brian Pumper video. Not. Lloyd Banks, kid.
Yeah.
1, 2, y'all. HFM2 in stores right now. Yeah. Check. South side. 1, 2. Check. Why would you? Knowing you could get hurt, would you? Fall victim without blurting the words, should you? Skip town and sit round, you're in some real shit now. No retaliations or sit downs. If you round a fake nigga, punch his head, make his face bigger. A horrible way to chase liquor. The hood heartless, the corner cold. It ain't dark, but we're honest though. It's no warning, so I'm up bright and early in the morning, ho. When casually hits, it's like a George Foreman blow. You're a fucking broad. You'll always be an undercard. So holla at me if you want a job. I jet buyer, the best tire, my rep higher. Chain so heavy, my neck tire. Liar, so think before you jump in the walls. I had you running, ducking, bumping in the walls. HFM2 in stores. Yeah, switch it up. Check. Yeah. 1, 2, check it, back out of the blue, in that 6'2", I flew, one of the hollow tips that went through, gator on the pedal of $1,000 shoe, the hood is the zoo, gorillas and shit like you, these old niggas don't spit like blue, I'm quick, I'm slick, I'm cool, ×2, frontin' cause my tool on stash, push the bent with the two-door class, with my New York ass, return like I never left, I'm forever fresh, success on the Memorex, don't blow dope, let it stretch, the game crooked as a letter S, get a better vest, I blow weed in back of the wheel, shoot the bird at the pigs, and piss down Capitol Hill, yeah, HFM2 in stores, right now, go get it.
There is going to be a Christmas songs album, courtesy of Lloyd Banks, singing Santa's greatest top 20s of all time, baby.
Yeah, man.
Could you give us a hot 16 singing later, perhaps?
I sure won't.
A couple of choruses.
I sure won't.
I thought I could fly, maybe an R. Kelly classic.
No.
Now, we are so hood, you could hear someone just flush the toilet there. We're keeping it local right now.
Yeah.
It's done. It's a wrap. Tim Westwood TV. It's official.
It's over.
YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.